possess talent, little one.
Okay, I'm gonna start the rant now. Okay, here we go. MHA chapter 394. This chapter pretty much marked the end of the Libra fight. And as expected, it's extremely bullshit. Anyways, do take note that this video will not be a full recap. We are just gonna be ranting about things that don't make sense. Now normally this is the part where I will say a little something about something. You know what, I won't say a little something anymore. Let's just dive straight into this absolute f***ing train wreck of a chapter. Okay. Chapter 394. So yeah, like I said earlier, this is the end of the Libra battle. And as what everyone expected, it turned out sh**. Real f***ing sh**. In fact, it's got more than enough bullshit to fertilize the Gunga mountain soil and help regrow its incinerated forests.
1 cubic meter of crap has enough phosphorus in it to fertilize the whole field!
Now I know people went into this video expecting a full absolute bashing of this utter trash of an ending. I'll get to this in a moment. But first, let me go rant something about the Sad Man's Parade for a while. So about this army of clones. I just gotta say that it's incredibly silly how the heroes and some other characters repeatedly hyped it up, as if it's very powerful and can single-handedly conquer the country and even change the world. Yet all the parade pretty much did is multiply and expand up to this point, and then just turn into dust, because Libra's time ran out. Yeah, this is very much it. For all the advertising the Sad Man's Parade received, this is literally all it can do for its entire duration. All it conquered is around 5 kilometers of asphalt and ground. That's it. Also, why are the clones turning into dust? Shouldn't they be melting into goop? Deadpool's quirk is goop based. Libra's quirk is pretty much goop based as well. Shouldn't the combination just result in more goop? Then why are they turning into dust? Did Thanos snap them out of existence? Anyways, whatever the answer for this, let's not care about it anymore. It's time for the main event. So here we are, with Libra. So you'd think that after years of stabbing and killing people, as well as supporting terrorists and playing a big role in ruining the entire country, this final battle would be the time for Libra to finally get her consequences, or maybe even a taste of her own medicine. No, that's not what happened. When the time for the final confrontation arrived, the plot suddenly started massively focusing on Libra's super duper tragic backstory, accompanied by a crapload of crying and a ton of baby pictures. The entire structure of the fight itself is even framed in such a way to deflect the blame away from her and into her quirk and hero society as a whole, all while being portrayed as a victim of both. Meanwhile, her intended rival is just spouting out all sorts of support, empathy, and kind words, and not even attacking her directly. And as for her mass murders, they're pretty much just glossed over. And then it ended with Libra being called cute. Yeah. In the end, the mass murderer got hugs and compliments. Yeah. Just imagine all of Libra's victims and the families of said victims watching this unfold live on television. Holy f***ing sh**. Now I know I should be more mad at this extreme crap of an ending, but I suddenly got an image in my head of Libra being an AC-130 gunship, with a consequence missile locked onto her getting closer and closer, forcing her to unleash a ton of anti-consequence countermeasures to make it feel bad about hitting her. Because holy sh**, this is a lot of anti-consequence countermeasures all deployed and crammed within 4 chapters. You can really tell the creator has a mission here, and that is to ramp up Libra's tragicness to ridiculous levels in the hopes of making people feel bad about her, and eventually think she doesn't deserve punishment anymore. And at the level of effort the creator is clearly putting here, at this point it's pretty much safe to say that Libra will not get any serious consequences after this final war. The creator just simply loves her too much. Notice how her Sad Man's Parade conveniently didn't kill anyone until he said something about providing blood for the rest of her life. Yeah, at this point everything's straight up pointing towards Libra not getting serious consequences afterwards. But what about her victims and said families of her victims? Nah, MHA doesn't give a f about them. Notice how they're always never focused on the only thing that mattered and is somehow portrayed as a real victim is the mass murderer herself.
Damn, this town is cold.
Holy sh*, the creator favoritism on this one has really gone out of hand. So anyways, so that's pretty much the general rant. Now let's do some targeted ranting. specifically on this idiot. So as everyone already knew, Libra entered the finale with no self-reflection on her actions, and just blamed everyone else for being mean to her, all while doing another attempted mass murder. And at the end of it all, she got hugs and compliments and support. So let me get this straight. So all Libra pretty much learned from this is that killing people and not self-reflecting at all will eventually reward her with hugs and compliments and support. You know, this all feels awfully similar to MVA, in which Libra took out Mrs. Mindlayer and her crew and got rewarded with a high-ranking lieutenant position with no pushback from anyone. So yeah. So basically what Libra learned from it all is that mass murdering consistently gives out big rewards.
Damn, this town is cold.
You know what, I'm not even going to question this anymore. Libra's just f***ing pushing her Mary Sue limits to f***ing ridiculous levels and she's f***ing annoying me already. Let's just skip to the end of the rant. So overall, chapter 394. As a whole, this chapter's full of conveniences. Teller's convenient power-up is conveniently able to deal with mass clones. Libra's clone timer conveniently ran out after said convenient power-up. The clones conveniently turned into dust instead of sludge so it wouldn't ruin the moment. The talk no jutsu conveniently worked. And most importantly, all the heroes are still conveniently alive. Yeah, everything's just convenience after convenience. Also, I just have to say that the talk no jutsu, despite being the core aspect of the entire Libra battle itself, is just utterly weightless. Libra's mass murdering just simply never affected Telly too much for it to have any sort of an impact.
Woman, I have talent to watch.
Okay, I'm ending this video.